Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Welcome back for Factorio Exotic Industries. Last time we got a little tied up in trying to figure out exactly how the induction matrix worked. And with a little bit of help from someone in chat, plus the code they were looking at a little bit, we figured out how it worked, although I was pretty impressed we figured it out. I was pretty impressed we figured it out before we really looked at the code, at least figured it out well enough. It was a bit puzzling, though, the way that it all works together, and I don't know how you would figure it out entirely on your own without looking at the code. It's just a little bit too complicated for that. But today, what we're going to do is take a look at what we need to do for uranium-235 recycling or reprocessing or whatever it was called, which I just did have a quick glance at, and we're going to have to do a little bit more setup in order to get there, so it's a good thing to work on tonight. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started because I'm probably going to wrap up just a couple minutes early, I think, today. So we'll see what happens. But let's jump in and see. So we have, not this one right here, which is uranium-235 fission products solution. It takes the used fuel rods and mixes it with nitric acid to get this solution. And then we can take this solution and turn it into plutonium-239, which then which gives us a very small chance for U238, a whole bunch of chance for U235, and a pretty good chance for for P239 as well, or PL, PO. What is plutonium? I don't know. Whatever. So we're going to work on those, but so nitric acid needs to be our first thing. Of course, we need chemical plants and centrifugi, and then nitric acid is going to be what? Nitric acid. Just search it here. Probably a chemical plant. Yes. Crushed gold, which we can get some of. Dinitrogen tetroxide gas solution. And oxygen gas, and the gas solution is water plus the gas, and the gas is crushed iron, ammonia gas, and oxygen gas. This is going to be a fun one, everybody. Great fun. All right, so wow. All right, we're getting into it now. First thought is going to be for nuclear. How much are we returning right now? One every 200? 200 seconds, I think, is what this runs at. I think that's what we figured out. It's got consumption of 100 megawatts, and these produce how much power? Or how much energy? 25 gigajoules. So it's 25,000 divided by 100, which is 250 seconds. Because we're getting one every 250 seconds right now. But, well, we don't need much power yet. So we'll wait and figure that part out. So at least to handle one every 250 seconds, which is damn near never. So let's take a look at the first recipe we want to look at, which is going to be, oh boy, I just noticed all the stuff that's here. That's quite some stuff. Let's see, used 235. That's what we want. We use that to make these. This takes one every 10 seconds, so already we're going crazy with it. We need 10 to process one every second, but we don't need to process that much, so we'll just do one of these chemical plants. Back. One chemical plant for that. That's the one. And in order to get that one every 10 seconds, we need to be able to process. Let's do this, and then let's do. We need to have 100 nitric acid every 10 seconds, so 10 per second. This will produce 40 every 3 seconds, which is just a little bit more than 10 per second, so that's fine. That's one chemical plant for that as well. No. Yes. Okay. Crushed gold we can steal from the gold we have being processed, because we're not using all of it anyway for the wafers. And then we need to do dinitrogen tetroxide. We need 20 of that every 3 seconds. We don't quite need that much, but just for argument's sake, we need 20 of that every 3 seconds. That's going to take one of those. You can see some consistency going on here. That's this one. And I kind of wish that these buttons were frickin' working, because then I could jump into where we left off instead of having to do to go into this all the time. Which means we're going to need, let's do that one. Which means we're going to need the same amount of dinitrogen tetroxide gas, which produces 40 every 3 seconds. So we should be good with one of those as well, because we only need 10 per second, so we should be good. That's U. That's going to need some water, but that's fine. A little bit of crushed iron, no problem. We're probably just going to make, well, we'll figure out how much we need to make. 40 ammonia gas, 70 oxygen gas every 3 seconds. But also we needed oxygen way back when. For nitrogen, we need 10 every 3 seconds. So we'll call it 40 and 80. 40 ammonia, 80 oxygen gas every 3 seconds. Ammonia gas is going to produce 20 every 3 seconds. So we need to have 2 of those chemical plants. Ammonia? Yeah. And then 80 oxygen, which we can pull out of the air. Hydrogen, though, we have to get from water, so we might as well pull that pull the oxygen out of that as well. We're going to need to have 60 hydrogen and 80 oxygen, so that's fine. We'll just vent the surplus. And then 20 nitrogen, which we can pull out of the air. So that's kind of good. This will need, let's see, basically 80 of each of these per 3 seconds, which is 26.67 per second. So that's about 30 per second, or a little under. So let's do 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this is every 2 seconds, that's 5 per second. So we'll do 2 of these. And that is this one? This one. And then we need to be able to vent some oxygen, or some hydrogen rather. We need to get some nitrogen out of the air. Do I still have any of those air filters? Yeah, so we'll use some of these. And I don't know how many, I didn't do the math. To vent. Wait, we can't vent nitro? In that case, I will have to do a little bit of these making oxygen. We can get nitrogen from these. We can get water from these if we want, or we could do water from the pumps. We can do that math later. So it's 1, 1, 1, 2, 6. Everybody remember that. And then from this, by the way, because this is producing that solution, it's going to produce 100 of the solution. Then we also need to turn that into whatever at a one of these. Batman, welcome.
Nerd alert!
Which is 100 every 10 seconds. That's perfect, right? That's perfect. Let's see. Thank you for claiming first. And nerd shirt. Today's nerd shirt is not a picture of Annie, but effectively a picture of Annie. And below it, it says, nope. A hydrate. And a poke. And the game has decided to go black on us. There it is. And have you ever had bad sausage? It's the worst. This one is going to be this. Since you make 100 every 10, And you consume 100 every 10. We should be perfect. So what we could do here is, since we know these are accurate like this, we think they're accurate like this, then we can start matching up items. So we have gold coming in, but the ammonia is the same. Gold comes in, iron comes in. We have an output of this one of 13.33, and we only need 10, so we're good there. This one we have an output of 10, and we only need 6.67, so we're good there. This one has an output of 30, we only need 20. Unless we can do something with the hydrogen, we're going to have to do something different then. Usage, ammonia, gas barrels. Petroleum gas, we can use it to turn petroleum gas back into heavy oil, which we don't really need. And we can get protium from it, so we cannot vent this. So we need to reduce these slightly. 30, 20. So 2 of those come away. And we need to re-measure that. So let's get some oxygen from other sources. Nitric acid, we're making 13.33. Only need 10. Perfect. Uranium-235 is 10. A little bit of waste coming out. We'll have to deal with. We need a little bit of more oxygen, which we knew about. Not that much more, in fact. And then these are coming out as well. That is going in at 0.1 per second, which means we can handle a crap ton of these. And then we need to provide 50 water as well. No problem. No problem. So this will take, this will take 1 every 10 seconds. So 0.1 per second. And we're currently producing 1 every 250 seconds. Or 0.004 per second. 0.1 divided by 0.004 is 25. This system will be able to handle 25 reactors worth of waste products. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's just pick it up, actually cut it. That way it's in our blueprint history. So we have enough of those. We're probably going to need some more of the air thingies. Let's do some of that. Where are those at? These ones? And give me 50 of them. Sure. Do I not have those being made someplace? Apparently not. Did I just make them all myself? I must have. When we did them for this, did I handcraft all those? It wasn't that many of them, but did I handcraft all those? Okay. Let's just grab the stuff we need for them. It's just going to be green circuits. Since I don't have these being kind of buffered yet. That's probably enough. And then we can drive and get to the... Oh, there's my car. Oh, we're out of fuel. Oh, gone. Fuel. Picked a spot that was too good. Alright, I'm going to have to go... Oh, there's fuel in the car, though. That's good. Let's go pick up some fuel, though. I'm probably just going to have to buffer fuel so that I can grab it. Or they'll grab it on their own. Where the Logibots will bring it to us. Whichever. Stop here. Pick up some of this. I'm glad we're getting a little bit of solid fuel there, too. Okay. So, let's go pick up the usual stuff. We're going to need some pipe. We're going to need some... Oh, we need the engines and the steel. We'll get the steel in a little bit. Let's grab the engines before I forget about them then. For this, to make these by hand, because I don't have them set up in the mall. Engines here. Won't be here long today. Oh, no worries, Batman. I appreciate you coming by. Oh, I can request pipes. Let's do that. Pipe. 200 of those. Exactly. Do it 2 to 4. That way I can have a few. If I pick up a few extra, they don't immediately get trashed. And then this, let's go 100 to 200. We have a decent amount of pipe. Made the active decision of quitting vaping. Your body's ready, but also not, so you'll be... Ugh. Yeah. Well, I know that can be rough. Not firsthand, but I know it can be. And then we need what else for these? The steel. I think that's it then. If they bring me all these pipes, it should be good to go. Oh, they have. Okay, good. Power poles were good, probably. Belts. Let's see what happens. I'll probably be back. What was I going for? Oh, yes, steel. Oops. Speaking of power poles, excuse me, coming through. Steel's back there. Alright. So I think we'll set this up over by uranium processing because we're going to be dumping back the, you know, the other materials, the U235, U238 back into this system. We'll obviously need to somehow deal with the whatchamacallits, the plutoniums, but we'll just store those for right now until we know how to deal with it. We'll take away this stuff and we can deal with this here. Just for reference, anyway, I'm going to put this down again. And then we can build from it. Thank you. Pot sweats are sucky because it feels like your whole body's doing it. That's, well, at least, yeah, it's the only thing you're dealing with, so that's good to have just a one thing. What else is nitric acid used for, though? That's a good question. Usage? Something to do with advanced semiconductor wafers, carbon fiber nanotubes. That sounds like it's going to need its own build anyway. Processing liquid lead coolant, plutonium and thorium, and U235. Okay, so probably stuff that we'll want to do their own dedicated build for anyway of nitric acid. So we don't have to worry about having that be brought around. You want to quit before January, so you just feel it's time? Yeah, it's always time, I think. I mean, I think it's one of those things where you can just quit, right? So I think we can possibly just take this waste back over there or make another one of those. It doesn't seem like it'll matter much. This needs to be able to output its stuff, all 3 items. This is where this comes in. And then... So I think what we'll do... And those are going to come from up here. I think what we'll do is take this... Take this like that. Maybe we do it over here, actually. And then we take this, plug that in like that directly. And then you get a direct input from this, but also you get something else. No, that's just all you get. This one, though, gets gold in. So we need to deal with that somehow. Gold is coming from over here. We're crushing it here. We could just split off of one of these belts, I think, and it'll be fine. To bring it over, it'll just be a belt we have to run over, though, which is not ideal, but it'll be fine. It could come along the top here, or it could come along the bottom. Probably the top is a little bit easier. Just depends on if this gets bigger, what's going to happen, kind of thing. How is this doing, by the way? Wow, this is still holding on. That's pretty good. Still holding on stable. Alright, back to work. So we're going to have some oxygen coming into this, it needs to be 10, I think is what it was, every 3 seconds. These produce oxygen at a rate of 5 per second, so that should be plenty. That can just go right into that, just like that. Boom. And then you can go in right there. We can just connect that up with 2. This will have water coming in as well. It needs 10 water every second. We can get water from these, which we talked about before. Come on. Did I not make those? I didn't make those. You produce 50 water per second, so that's perfectly fine to be a direct input if we want to do it that way. The next one is this one. I may change that, but for right now it can be this way. Then that can be this way. It's funny how close some of these icons look. Like, you can barely tell the difference between some of these, especially these two. You need the crushed iron, so that's going to have to come in. Luckily, we happen to have iron here? No. We had iron somewhere nearby, didn't we? Didn't we bring iron up here for something else? Why am I remembering that we brought iron up here for something else? I thought we had iron up here already. Well, that's a bummer. We could steal it off of the end of one of these, I think, for the small amount that's going to be used. Oh, this is where it is. It's right here. I knew we had it somewhere, because we were crushing it for the sulfuric acid. So bring it up from here, take it over somehow and get it up into there. We'll have to crush it, of course. We're going to need 1 every 3 seconds, which I should actually put a crusher in here then. 1 every 3 seconds means that one. We need, this is 2 every second, so we're perfectly fine with just 1 of these. That'll be iron coming in there. And then we need to have 2 of these feeding that, plus some oxygen. You also need 70 oxygen. Every 3 seconds, which we're going to get some of from this. Let's do something like, let's push this away a little bit. Let's do something like this. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet, but these will be connected for sure. These need to actually be separated by 1 for sure. Because we'll need to do something shenanigans-wise with this. And these guys we'll have to do something with as well. By the way, this will have a belt coming in like that. Let's just do, I think... Let's see... Let's do something like this. For where we're going to get the nitrogen from, out of one of these things. U4 then need to output no, undo. There and there. I want to align them better. So either like this or like this. Let's do it that way. You go like that. You, 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 you. There. And then this is all water in. The 4 of them are going to need how much water together? 40, which means 1 more of these. In fact, if I remember correctly, all the water we need here is only 50, so we could technically get by with just one of these total. The issue is, do I want to bother with, oopsie, this, which we could probably bother with. That actually kind of works out nicely. Let's do that instead. One of these guys feeding this whole line plus that one over there. Like that. Oxygen is, how much hydrogen and oxygen here? 20? Wait a minute. That's not anywhere near enough. That's 20 of each.
Nerd alert!
We only need 20 of that. Addicted to capping. Welcome. Posture check and a nerd shirt alert. Today's nerd shirt is not a picture of Annie, but basically does look like her, with nope down below. Because she nopes out easily. So 20 of that, 20 oxygen. That's connected up, so I don't need this in here. Don't need that one there. We do need more oxygen, though. Santa? There you are. We did determine that this is enough for one. Yeah, it's a little bit more, but it's fine. How's it going? Pretty good. But here we need 23.333, and we're only getting 20 out of this, right? So we need just another one of these connected to that system. I think what I will do here is one of these numbers. There. Let's move this over just a bit, like to there. And then I can put one of these, nope, not cut, just copy, into this spot. And that's good. This could be one space closer, if we wanted to do that nice and snug, like that. And then we can connect this up like that. I think that's everything we need. After this is done, we'll do some testing. Damn lawnmower woke you up at 7 a.m. mulching up the leaves. Ugh, lawnmower, man. Alright, so we have that matches. Gold we got to bring in. We know that. We got plenty of iron. We got extra of this. We got extra of that. We got exact on that. We need the ingots coming in. We got extra on that. We've got exact on that. We need nitrogen yet. I forgot about 13.33 nitro. That's coming in here. Oxygen, we have a little bit overproduction. That's good. Uranium 235 is coming in, and water we're exact on, and we have these three outputs. So 13.33 nitrogen. Nitrogen. You produce 5 per second, so we need 3 of those. Here, and that. Or, potentially, I could do this. Let's do it that way instead. I like that better. So iron ingots coming in. Gold crushed coming in, probably from the top here. And then the barrels coming in, and that's all the things we needed, right? Crushed gold. Iron ingots. And barrels with 3 outputs. Alright, 3 in, 3 out. Let's do this a little bit differently then, I think. Let's bring this in. Maybe not. Maybe not. Power poles. We need some power poles. That would be good. We also have inserter that we need here. We can just get by with yellows on that. These How much crushed gold do we need? 0.333. Yeah, we're good on yellows on all three of these things then. And then output here, I will do a blue. Because we're going to be outputting 3 U235s plus 1 something else. So 4 items every 10 seconds. That could actually be a yellow too, for that matter. And then we can output those here. They will go into this sorting system somehow. And and then we'll have to just deal with that plutonium. Let's go this way. If I do this, I'm going to do this one too, just for symmetry. And I do this. That's perfect. And you can just output that. We could do a balance. If it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Power poles. Back to the power pole conversation. Let's go here. Let's go. There. 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 And there. And there. There and there. Put one in there just for argument's sake. Put one down there for argument's sake. Also one up here for argument's sake. And then we can go maybe one on either end of this for argument's sake. Or I could have just done one in the middle. That's actually better. Like that. So that'll make everything we need. We just need to bring in the iron, the crushed gold, and the whatever the heck else. Oh, the barrels themselves. Hey, Ontario. Welcome. Let's see. Iron was back here someplace. There it is. Let's continue this forward. Why did I bring in a whole belt? I didn't. I just didn't cut it off until too late. Okay. This can go up. And then it can turn. Maybe come across. Wait a minute. Are these empty? They are. Remove you. Remove you. Excuse me there, bots. Thank you. Remove you. Remove you. Remove you. That's better. Let's take these across here someplace. That's perfect. Then we can jump these ones. And we come straight up into that spot, like that. Okay, that's iron. Here I am standing and walking across a bunch of tracks that I shouldn't be doing. How you doing, Ontario? Addicted, how are you doing as well? I don't know if I asked you already or not. Maybe I did because you mentioned the lawnmower. Lawnmowing man. Ah, yes, we're going to go across up here. Let's go... Oh, I forgot to take the rest of this out. Right. That. Have some more. Tired? Yeah. I believe it. Lazaric, welcome. So behind and everything, welcome to the club, man. Welcome to the club. Don't do that. Do it yourself, Wally. Let's go over here with this belt. We can pull... Of course, I happen to pick the thing that's right there. Yeah, perfect, Wally. Smart. We still have a bunch of that stuff over here. We do, but not much. I need to get a pump to pull this line dry. No, I don't. It needs to stay fluid because this needs it. Is there a better way to do that, to handle that now? Possibly. Possibly. I should probably bring this pipe over. Yeah, I should. Totally should. Let's see. Let's take this clear. Clear this out. My bots are fast. Well, these are mods, so that's fair. They're not real bots anymore. Or whatever. Clean that up. Clean this up. They're the companion bots from cloning. Used to buy bots. I know. That's why I said they're fairly cheaty, but I can't handle the repetitive stuff psychologically, so or whatever. So I just use bots that can do the stuff for me. Let's pull that, and then let's pull this. Let them pull this dry. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we need to pull that dry too. No, I can't handle doing it myself. Sorry, I should have been a little more clear on that one. I can't handle doing it myself. I'm fine with watching you do it. Oh, I figured it was a joke. I mean, after all, I watched both Dr. Doof and you, and both Viking play Pyanodons. If I wasn't interested in the repetitive stuff, it's like the RSI kind of thing, like the too much clicking kind of thing. It's not really a, and so it just irritates me to do it over and over again. I guess it's kind of a combination. Of course it is. Where else would it be? Right, but right there, right there. All right, fine. We'll go up and meet that one and come across then. Like this. You. There. You feel dumb? Okay. Not really. Let's do this differently then. Let's do something like this. And then I can do something like this. And I can connect those up over there. When I'm ready. Only when I'm ready. You. That down. That down. Took you 4 or 5 days to make Pi Science 1. Everyone else is knocking out complex fields in about 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm not going to play Pyanodon, because I do not have the time to do that. This mod is big enough. Like, I don't see myself ever playing Pyanodon just because it's too big. Alright, so that takes care of those. This should be pulled dry now, I think. Mostly, anyway. It's just too darn big. Yeah, it's good. At least all the way to that pump that I put in. We'll do that. It's just a mistake. Well, at least now you're playing it with a group, so it's not like you are the one doing all of it yourself. So there is that. You can come over here. And this is gold, so it goes into this one. Out of belts. Knew it. Should have grabbed some. Wasn't thinking I had to run that stuff quite that far. Dude, where's my car? I'm not getting through there. Let's go this way. This way. Something over here. Do I still have any belts in here? I do. 276 of them. Let's just grab those. We need them anyway. We need to get them out of here anyways. Let's do that. We have undergroundies too. Don't want those yet though. I'll take these. And the belts. There we are. I mean, to be fair, if I was playing with a group of folks with Pionodons, I might consider it. But I, oopsie, can't stream as much as you guys do. Let alone at the time you guys do. So it's kind of also a little bit moot. So you all come in there, and then this goes into here. Your eyes, sort that box. It's fine. I should do this differently here too. Let's cut this. And I want to do this here. Yeah, it's fine. Let's take this to there. Come down. To there. Get rid of this stupid gold in my inventory now. Here. Hey, Mark. Welcome. And yeah, you only do it because you're off work with an injury. I understand. Yeah. Let's do this. Empty that box. Take this up so we don't add to the box anymore. We're working on uranium 235 used up fuel rod reprocessing something dark side. We've been storing them up for quite a while now. We have a few hundred of them, I guess, or however many that is. That's not that many. A few dozen of them. And we're going to get them recycled if I have everything hooked up properly. Which it looks like I do, because we've got nitric acid here ready to go. Oh, I need to deal with their waste product as well. That goes here. And then those go this way. And they go over to that. Oh, we're actually producing too much of this. Interesting. Interesting. Did I make another one of those? Let's do it. In that case, though, I want to do this like that, I think. So they are sharing the edge of the belt there. Can I get under this or not? Not. Okay, then I'm going to come through here. Like that. Alright. Not that you output that much chance, it's only a 25% chance of it, but what are you going to do? And then you are outputting these things here. If we get the blue guys, then we got to store those someplace over here. So we'll do that. We did get some. Good. I will just do something like this. Put them down. Oh, not like that. To do something like this. Put them down here. Or maybe even there. No, not there. Put them where you had it. There you are. I don't think I have any purples, though. I do not. I need to make one. Did I? I did have. Never mind. You get to be blue guys. There. There we go. We got 3 plutonium 239s that we cannot yet use. Those plutonium-239 are used to make the fuel rods, which we actually can use. I lied. We can use those. Which are then used to make steam in a high temperature reactor that we don't have yet. So it's pointless to make these right now. Ceramic, lead plate, and that stuff, that's basically what we've got going on here. So we just need another line like this, with another belt like this one that's got these rocks on one side and these rocks on the other. That's not going to be good, though. I need to do this differently. Oh, dear God. Raid! Roadster, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for bringing everybody in. Let's do that. One of those. And that. Let's disrupt this a little bit. There. And here. Let's see. What were you up to tonight? I saw you live, but, you know. Roadster. Graveyard Simulator 2. How's that? Give me those boxes back, for God's sake. Let's do this, this, and that. Oh, ship Graveyard Simulator 2. I missed the ship. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do here instead, let's not connect this up yet, let's just plan this out. If I do a splitter, and I say output priority left with the dark green rocks. Let's see. Same as last time. It's fun, but buggy. Isn't being buggy part of the fun? Depends on the game. With that kind of game, maybe. Here, you can have one of these. So if I do that, then we can split again. Here. And this one we can do... maybe the blue ones. There. Which means that the light green ones are going to come out of here. And that's fine. You all can then get put into boxes right away, basically. Which then we don't need filter inserters anymore. So we can just do this into boxes. And then output onto a belt. And then these ones can go into another box, which we'll deal with. And then these ones can also go into another box, which we'll deal with. You can go like that. And you can go like this. Actually, we can start that one up there. I think that's fair. But I don't want to do that part yet. Let's see. The second one is better than the first one. I think that's a better deal. That's a better build. What do you guys think? Doing it like this with the splitters instead of the filters. That way we don't get the wrong rocks on the wrong part of the belt. Like we were just getting with the green ones. Let's move that up one. Just so it's nice and tight up in there. And then, let's see. Let's just go... Well, let's do a couple of these, I guess. There and there. And then these, I'm just going to take them as I can. Like that, that's fine. Let's see, filter splitters are one of the best inventions of Factorio. I agree with you. I really do. Let's see, this gets split. Like that, I guess. I just always forget to use them. And the priority splitters too, yeah. I agree with that too. This here, and then this goes like this. Let's just go way down here, just to reasons. Actually, that should have been like this. And then those green rocks go in there. These blue rocks go in there. And we're good. They got a little backed up. Means we'll get a bunch of these made, which is kind of good, kind of bad. Alrighty. And we're still chewing through these. We're going to chew through these for a while because this thing can only handle 25 per second. I think it was? No. Yes? Something? No, it can handle 0.1 per second. And we had a bunch built up and a backlog. So it's got to chew through these. It's going to take it a minute, but it'll be okay. In the end, it'll be all right. So that's U235, whatever it's called, recycling, reprocessing, re-somethinging. Here's where we unlock the plutonium. And the plutonium recycling, too. But we can't use the plutonium yet anyways, which we found out here. Because we don't have this tech yet. Just steam, which is closed. I mean, we can do it now. We can unlock it now if we wanted to. Need simulation data and fission knowledge to make the reactor. Okay. Oh, we can make the steam in one of these as well. 600,000 water every 120 seconds. Wow. Yeah. That's something. Thorium. From stone and hydrofluoric acid. So why wouldn't we do these? The heat from other reactors produces large amounts of steam. Oh. Also utilize thorium-based fuel. Using U235, it produces 500 megawatts of power. Wow. From 150 megawatts of consumption. But 925 degrees Celsius is the minimum temperature, which means that it cannot be used with the regular nuclear reactors. Let's see. Christmas Vacation is the best Christmas movie, better than Die Hard or Home Alone. I would agree that it's up definitely top 3. You can quibble over it from there, but so these only produce heat at 500 C, right? No, they're up to 1,000. Okay, never mind. They're up to 1,000. These just need a minimum of 500 C to run. Yeah. Okay. So these reactors take the heat. These reactors take the heat from those reactors. And so in that case, they replace these. And they just produce a ridiculous amount of steam every so often. That's insane. But they're going to use more fuel rods on top of what this is using. 600,000 steam at 500 degrees Celsius. Every 120 seconds. 600,000 divided by 120. It's 5,000 per second. These are producing... Effectively, each line is 1,200 per second because that's one pipe of water. So that's just over 4 of these that is replaced. 4 lines of these that it's replacing. These are at basically 100 each, so it's replacing 50 of these heat exchangers. That's impressive. That's insane. And it's also impressive. For just the low cost of using a little bit more fuel. Or not necessarily fuel, but yeah, fuel rods. So even if we just base it on the U235 alone, it's going to produce a little more than 4 of these columns, which is a little bit... times 12, which is 120 megawatts times 4. It's basically going to produce 500 megawatts. Wait, that's what it said, wasn't it? And using U235, it generates 500 megawatts of power. Yes, okay. So... that's a lot of power. And it's going to consume 150 megawatts of heat. And each of these consumes 10 megawatts. We're producing 12... we're producing 200, right? Yes. So one of these can power just a little bit more than one of those. We'll be able to keep that plus 5 of these hooked up, basically. That's insane. And then as these connect together, they get the adjacency bonus, and then that's even more. How big are these things? And doesn't say, but it's probably a 5x5, maybe. And how? I'm assuming it's got at least 5 outputs. Since it's producing that much steam. But then we'll also be able to make the plutonium fuel rods and feed those in. They produce 700,000 every 120 seconds, which is 5833 per second. I don't think so, Mark. Those are just the regular ones. That's heat pipes. That's the undergroundies, the regular ones. Are there other heat pipes? Oh, wait. Insulated pipes. No, this is for the cool stuff and the very hot stuff. Very hot plasmas and cold fluid. So, no. So it's got to have the outputs to handle that much fluid. Because even though it's a burst, as long as it's got an internal tank that can handle it all, which I'm assuming it would have to, otherwise I wouldn't be able to craft that much. Hey, Argy Jimp, welcome. Those are impressive, though. Should probably add those very cute, but I want to get the rest of this crap done here. This old crap. Good lord, we got so much of that crap to still deal with. Still like 3 rows of it. The official Exotic Industries have the bigger pipes? I'm not seeing bigger pipes here. Unless they're called something other than pipe. The The only pipes I see otherwise are these insulated pipes, but they don't say that they're higher capacity, just that they're insulated. And we're not running hot enough to need them, or cold enough for that matter, for these things. Yeah, this is where they're just talking about insulated pipes for the very cold, very hot. Data cables. Yeah. Unless, argue you're seeing something else somewhere. I'm not seeing any specialized larger capacity pipes. Alright, so we're still processing these thingies. Oh, what happened? Why you broke? I still need to vent some of this? Shouldn't. We should be using... Oh, this is producing too much. Yeah, that's a problem. Because I'm producing slightly too much here. We're going to have to vent oxygen then. We don't have valves, though, do we? No. I'm going to make my own pseudo valve. Let's do this. And let's do a pump. And then tie that pump to this. And if oxygen is greater than 20,000, then we can vent it. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The whole mod pack with all the additional stuff that isn't part of actually part of Exotic Industries. Yeah, I don't have all of it. There was a, you're right, there is a recommended there's a recommended pipe mod, I'll bet, in that. Let's take a look, because we can add that mod in. If that's let's see. I just did install everything that's in it. Because I was assuming that we wouldn't need it. Fluid must flow adds ducts, which are enormous pipes useful for carrying large volumes of fluids long distances. That'd be the ones. It also recommends a flow control mod, too, which would have helped just now. But yeah, we can add the fluid must flow. I'll add it for next time, because we won't need it right now. We're not going to do that stuff right now, I don't think. Although maybe we should, or possibly should. Let's see what else we have unlocked we haven't looked at yet, and then decide. We still need to decide if we want to set up this oxygen steel. No, we do need to set it up because we disconnected coal, whatchamacallit last time. Yeah. Where's my car? It's right here somewhere. There it is. Alright, I've got that page pulled up, so I'll install that before next time. I figured we might run into something like that where we needed it, and then I forgot all about it. Stone is backing up again. That's the good news. Wait, that's not good news. Up here. One up here. Yeah, this is dead now. Okay, steel is dead now. So we need to take this out. We need to switch this over to the other recipe. So now we're going to be producing 320, which is actually too much because we only need 160. We're producing twice as much as we need now. That means we're just be making enough for 2 belts. I'll just leave it. Leave it then, Molly. Leave it. How much iron, though, molten iron are we producing? Because that might actually work. 240. Okay, I'm going to take a third away from this then, I think. Or I could add in more to this, but then this... Wait a minute. This is already using 16. We'd have to upgrade that belt and upgrade that belt. We could do that, but I think I'm just going to base it on the 240 instead. Yeah, so this will be starved out just a little. But then we're not going to feed it all into there anyways. So that's fine. So we need 100 and... Oh, I gotta change all these pipes now, too. That's not that easy. Okay, well, I gotta fix this also. I've screwed it up enough. Let's just take this out. Which means that I also need to do something different with the inserters here. So let's take one side of this out. You can do that. You can do this. Although I could bring the oxygen in from the other side like that and not to take that out. Yeah, let's do it that way. Alright, so we'll take this, put this back in then. And then the oxygen can come in like this. From down below, I'm guessing. So do that. You can go like that. Do this. Like that. That'll do. This one's got to get changed. That's got to go here. I think I want to move the power poles, though, to a different spot. Just take those out. And then this can go like this. I think that'll work. So how many of these do I need, then? 4 of them are 40. We're only producing 240 here. Technically not quite that much. 230 here. Right? 225 here. Okay. 225. If this is 40, that means I need, well, 22 and a half of these. That's fine. Let's take power poles. I should put the power poles in between these, shouldn't I? Let's do it like... Oh, crap. How am I going to get that in there, though? That won't work. Maybe I don't want to do it this way, then. Because I'm going to have to do longhand inserters. You need how much coal, though? 1 every 2 seconds. Yeah, longhand should be more than fine. If I did something like that... then I have to have the belt out here. Which means that this could be in by 1. Which means that it's pointless to do the undergrounds. So I should do something like that, which means that it's actually pointless to even have that. So I should just do it like that anyway. Yep, let's put the belt here then. Oops, that was the right way, Wally. There you are. Mm-hmm. Take this out. The other side, though, is going to be a little bit more interesting because I have these two close. Push this up some amount. Right? No, they're fine. They're fine. Shut up, Wally. This can be here. This could be here. No, that can't be there either. These need to be up here. This needs to be this type of thing. Like that. You go there. You go there. This comes down. Power poles go there and there. I don't need that one anymore, I don't think. Oh yeah, that's connecting the power up to above. Was, or I thought it was. Although I guess I could just do it like this. And then this. How many did I say? 22 and a half? That's 14. 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. That's 22 and a half. Stupid power poles. You know what? Exactly, Mark. Thank you for checking my math. I'm glad you've found the same math I did. So that's going to demand 12, or just a little less. I need more red inserters for that. That'll be the coal. Like, were you? Oh yeah. To go like this. This will go like this. Right on into that. Let's see. This is oxygen. We're going to need to set up all the oxygen down here yet. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Don't need this one. You're ending there. Okay. How much oxygen do we need? 225. This, before we get any further, can go in here. I'm going to put that pump back in just for no reason. And so we're making 225 of this, because we're making 225 of that. And that means that we could actually make a little bit more of this if we wanted to. Not gonna yet. We could. So let's do 225 oxygen, which means we need to make some more of these air filters. 225 oxygen per second is a crap ton of these. Ouch. What is that? 75 of these? $45 of these. Should I have done another 4-piece? Or 2 apiece. I could have connected 2 each of those. But that seems like a pain in the neck too. But still, 45 of these? Ouch. You'll come down like this. You'll come down like, oops, like this. I'm going to put them on both sides because I'm not an insane person. That'll work, I think. So we needed 45, so that's 46. Caledorn! I am an insane person. You are correct. Do that. Tentacles with the Santa hat? Alright. And yeah, I think we should put the Santa hat on the squid here. Wait, let's put the headphones on first. It's precariously balanced, so it's not going to stay very well, but then again, this is Caledorn we're talking about, so he doesn't stay put anyway. Okay, I need more engines for that. Got a little white ball hanging down one side. If I do, it'll fall over. We could let this thing kind of kick off, though, in the process. You'll fall over. Back that up. I'll need to go get the coal connected, and then we'll also need to get...
Heretic.
That's me. We'll also need to get some more red inserters. Here's the coal. You... Go away. All of this, go away. There you are. Right, we took that out. Like that. This belt goes away. This belt goes away. You sound like a Super Mario sound effect in that gasp. I can see it. I wouldn't give you that much credit, but I can see it. Did I not see that I picked up some... I don't know. The problem is we're not processing through this crap fast enough. That's going to be a problem. I can already smell it. Yes, I can see sound. I need to get rid of this stuff, though. You act like you're surprised that I'm even more insane than you thought. Let's do a loader here. In a box. And that stuff. And priority input from the right. There we go. Okay. Coal's connected. We should be making steel again. Well, when one says that something is more than they thought, then they might be implying at least some level of surprise. Maybe. Might be. Every time I hit that damn power pole. Every time. Let's see. Jeffafa. What about moist? I missed that. And you want a dad joke. Take a look at that. There goes the Santa hat. Santa hat. 3 minutes behind. Yes, well. Caledorn is distracting. You know? You were 8 minutes behind last night, so don't give me any crap. One of your life's purposes to distract me. Let's see. We did that one. Did you hear about the guy who drank invisible ink? He's at the hospital, waiting to be seen. Santa Dorn. Hello, bots. Your Grinchtorn? Get him to the ICU. Yes. Yes. Do I feel stalked? No. Never. I'm sad for you, Caledorn. Do you have those kind of life's purposes? I don't think it's quite 500. To be fair. Is steel coming yet? Because we're out. Or did I miss something else? There it comes. It's coming now. It's a little bit sparse because I need to go get this stuff filled in. But we'll go get some filled in. Shots fired? Who's taking shots? Definitely not doing that. $30, $35. All right. See how this goes. Probably poorly. What is that? Oops. That's where I wanted to go. Oh, I can use that elsewhere. I can put that in here. Maybe. Nope, I filled that one up. Can't do it. Oh, yes I can. Yes I can. Thank you for that, Jeff. You should also take care of yourself and Caledorn. Because I have no memory to be able to do that with. Alright, the steel's finally getting down here, so let's go back up there and fill it in a little. Are we stuck with the research again? Yes. We have no more electrical? Uh-oh. That's bad. Where's that at? Up here? What are we missing? What did I screw up? Oh, steel. Yeah, it'll be fine in a little while. Once I give them enough oxygen. It was a little while that it was running without anything. Let's do this here. So I need about 23 of these on each side. That's 8 per side. 12 and 16. I'm gonna be careful that I don't place more than I can afford to. That's 20 per side, right? Yeah, 40 total. So I need those 3 plus 3 more. Let's do it this way. And then, just for fun, we do it like that. Do it. Do it. Thank you. That should do it. Crap ton of oxygen. Missed. Yeah, that's fine. I could have probably done the 240, but we're not getting that. We don't need that much anyway. These are not going to run 100%, so it'll be fine. At least until I upgrade that belt. Alright, Jeff. Have a good lurk. Do your recording so that you're not up until all hours of the night. Exactly. Alrighty, so we should be good now with steel once it gets backed up again. Because I don't think we're using a whole belt's worth yet. We're quite there. So that was oxygen steel. Now what else do we do that we haven't done yet? Oops. What else do we do that we haven't done yet? We haven't found a use for the high energy crystals yet. So we don't have to do that just now. We haven't figured out what the cryo stuff is used for, so we don't need to do that just now. We could look at upgrading oil at some point, but before we do that, I would want to have the... I would want to have it in an outpost. So at some point we need to work on rails, like a real rail network. We don't know what any of the hypercooled stuff is for. We got the advanced labs going. You sent me something on Discord. Oh boy. I can barely hear that, Caledorn. Yeah. Nice. I'm assuming that you want me to use one or of the other of those for the posture check redeem. But yeah, I slouch. Wilting is for hydration? Okay. I can do that. Next time. Or sometime. Since I owed Ontario Hydrate and I didn't ever redeem it. Because I had things layered on top of things. I'm probably going to have to step up the volume on those, though. They're a little weak. So how are we doing? Because we're going to need more of the, that, whatever that acid's called that we're using for nuclear. We're going to need more of it for something that I remember seeing. Let's take a look at what that looks like. This stuff over here. We're actually eating through it, hydrofluoric acid, and we had something we were going to use it for. I remember seeing. No. There it is. Something else I just saw that we could use it for. Oh, it was used in the thorium. That's what I saw. Yeah, so, yeah. Weak. So maybe not yet, but eventually we're going to need it. And until we are producing more of the, this isn't working. It's all going up there, but it shouldn't be because we have the buffer for the dirty water here. It's just empty. Okay, we've used all of it. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to probably have to start bringing these crystals in from elsewhere now. We may have to turn this back to producing crystals instead of instead of just recycling the dirty water to get the stuff out. Same thing up here. I may have to do the same thing up here too to get the crystals out. You sent me amplified versions? Thank you, Caledorn. That's better. That's better. Are you implying that I'm a flower since I am wilting? Yeah, those purple crystals we're going to have to do something about, because we're going to run out of hydrofluoric at some point here. Unless there's another way to get it. Oh, we could... Oh, it... Okay, it doesn't use very much. It's basically doing the same thing as this uranium processing is using here, where it's only using like one at a time of this. Same kind of thing. So that won't be so bad. It doesn't use very much. Amaraflesia? I don't know what those look like. Parasitic flowering plant. Also, one of the biggest flowers in the world, possibly the biggest flower in the world. Okay, I'll allow it. We are a little backed up on this stuff. It's because of all this, though. Now that that's gone, it won't be so bad. I don't think. I hope. Maybe. We'll see. Well, I guess I could have just done a loader system here, too. Planets. Flowers of plants in the genus Rafflesia. You made an odor symbol out of decaying meat. I thank you, Caledorn. Tracks the flies that pollinate the plant. So nice of you. Such a nice guy. I've nearly torn through all my drill fluid, too. That's not good. And that's taking solid fuel that I don't have. Also, apparently I broke this iron at some point along the way, which I don't have now. No, I have plenty of solid fuel. It's the iron that's missing. Doggone it, Wally. Oh no, not the drill fluid. Yes, the drill fluid. Are you going to drill without the drill fluid, Caledorn? If I didn't have drill fluid, I wouldn't be able to be as boring as you. Yeah, then you gotta go back to the pharmacy. Yeah, the wrong kind of rim shot there, Mark. Alright, at least this is working again. That might need to be blue. It was a given pun. Was it? Caledorn did. It's still there. See? It's still there. It's actually balanced pretty precariously well now. Yeah. That's a bad time. There's a lot of... Let's see. Down here, this way. Let's try head in between. Alright. Okay. Alright. Maybe you can get him to wear all the hats at once in stream. What is there? 30 minutes on that redeem? Not unless I go for an extra long stream. Let's see here. Normal people like to eat those things on your head. They're very delicious, battered and fried. Yes, I agree. They sigh. Perfect. As long as somebody doesn't come by and tell me to take them all off. Okay, so I think we could set up the plutonium stuff then. Was it on Sunday, Joe, that did it? Which I think we basically decided it's going to be just another one of these. So let's see. We don't remove the straw hat. Yeah, yeah. You gonna build that stuff or just sit here and stare at it with me? Thank you. Alright, this becomes the plutonium fuel rods. And, is that good? Yes. Lead in, we got that ready to go. Some of these in, we got those ready to go. Some of sand in, we got that ready to go here. And steam, we got that. Should be good. Boss on strike, want higher pay? Yeah. Do that. And this. That. Fudge. Should go to going all woke on me. I don't think we have to worry about that. Let's just do this. This and that. No, that's not going to work right either, because I need to get those out from there. Still a spaghetti mess, even after all this. Why did I put those here, though? I should have just put them on the other side. Let's do that instead. Put them there. That helps. There, please. And I can do this. And I can do that. These can come out here. Like this, like this, like that. And go that way. Let's go into the first spot. Yes. Let's see. These go into the middle. So, oh, they come. Oh, no, sorry. Those don't go in there at all. The middle is the output. First slot here, so you can go like this. Like this. these damn things. And/or Ashoka first? I agree with Caledorn. But also, I haven't seen Ahsoka, so I don't know. And then lead's got to go in there too. So lead's got to come in here. Of course it does. They sigh. Oh, one more. There. And then here. There. There. Money grab by Pat. It was definitely not a money grab by Patrick Stewart. Some of it was a little bit much, but I wouldn't say that Patrick Stewart's was the problem. Picard was the problem. Because he vehemently stated that he would not do it unless he thought the story was good. So he's doing it because he thinks the story was good. Alright, so we'll be able to use these plutonium thingies eventually. Oh, I loved Orville. Because it wasn't Star Trek. It was something different. If you were trying to make it think that it was Star Trek, then that was the problem. I think I'm going to buffer these. Also. Into here. Like this. Like that. Like this. Yeah, he's got ample money. He's good. Okay. No. Oh, research is moving again. That's good. But I should put this in the list, I suppose. It's coming anyway, so we might as well put it in there. Should do some of this personal equipment stuff, I think. We were looking at it. Why did we not do it last time? No good reason. What about the power? Solar panels. Let's set up a little bit of solar and accumulators just to have to make stuff from. You never like Klingons anyway? I would say that I liked Discovery less than Picard and Strange New Worlds. Let's see, where do I want to do this? Solar. What does it need? And also we're going to want to do that second tier solar, right? For these. Yeah, energized solar panels. Just needs energized solar panels. Need... Away things. Stop. There we are. Energy crystals, gold plate, semiconductor wafers, electronic circuits, and beams. So semiconductor wafers we don't have coming onto the bus at all, do we? Or do we? They're here. I do. What am I using those for? Ah, for these. Right. Then let's go down the end of the bus, I guess, and do them down there. Also accumulators. Let's look at that. Just got the ones, plastic, batteries, and steel beams. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go set up a few of these things. Oh, the Empress was perfect. Michelle Yeoh? Is that her name? Possibly the best part of the whole show. Yeah. 10 seconds. 1 second. Why don't we just do 10 of these? Not that we need that much. Being a Star Wars fan, Wars is better than Trek. Well, yeah, that's gonna be the difference. Is if you, yeah. These, if we did 10 of these, then that's more than enough. 3 steel beams. That's going to be what? Eight. I think we'll just do a 1-to-1. And I don't think we need 10 of these either. What if we did half that many? Or 4. Let's just do like 4. That should be plenty. And then over here, accumulators. We need steel beams for those as well. If I did... Or those. I need 5 of these. Maybe I should put those... Let's see, 1.5 is 3, 1.8, and 1.2 is 3. I'm going to put those on a separate belt then, and we'll feed them together. That's fine. Let's see... Yeah, she made me laugh too. It was just too good. So we'll do 8 of these with 4 and 4 of those. Let's just do that. Sydney Drive-In Theater at 9 years of age in 99, watching Marathon. I have a New Hope to Phantom Menace. I have no interest in doing that. It's too much. I'm too old for that now, but I guess if you're 9, it's probably fine. And good job with that butt spot. Glad to see you here. And then how do I want to do this? Yeah, I would say, Caledorn, that the Abrams Trek was very much meant to compete with the action films of the time. Well, if you came to some of the community game nights, you would hear shoot all the time. I think you have to at butt spot to get a reaction. The reaction you're looking for, Addicted. I think.
Shoot.
I would say that I definitely liked them less than I've liked any other Star Trek on average. And I'm including Enterprise. I actually liked Enterprise a lot. I was really, really bothered by the fact that they pulled the plug. I didn't think Nemesis was bad. It was a little slow, but I didn't think it was bad. Well, you could play Goose Goose Duck with us. It's basically the same kind of game, except that it's free. Okay, so I'm getting distracted because I'm kind of getting tired. Let's do steel, semiconductor, wafer, circuits, plastic and batteries. What if you said that earlier? I don't disagree with you because I grew up on next gen, but many, many, many people will. Many, many people will. Dang it, did it again. Let's do. See, I need 8 of those to 4 of these. What if I did something weird like this? That's backwards, isn't it? Well, it's not backwards. What if I did something like that? And then this? That might work. I like doing weird stuff. If I did that, then I could have a belt. That's not going to work right. Actually, it's fine. Shatner's just pompous. That's the long and the short of it. You're going to only need 6 every 10. And you need 4 every 10. Right? 10? Yeah. Pompous asshole, fix that for me? Yeah. You just like the way the Shoot Mulgrew portrayed Janeway the best. And Patrick Shoot worked. That's good. I like that. I think I'm going to pull these out one more. You could do something like this then. You run the belts one way or the other, probably up, like this. Steel would have to come in like maybe here. Which means that this would need to be an undergroundy here. Every 2 seconds, that's fine for this. Same thing here. Output here like this and like that. But he carries himself? Yeah. That's exactly it. Oh, then I don't actually need these either. That's even better. This comes in from down here someplace. Then this would be a belt of those two combined. And this would be a belt of those two combined. This is just ridiculous enough to be fun. Power. Let's go 1, 2, 3 like that. Strange build. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then power. Come on over. Steel comes in here.
Word request incoming.
Uh-oh.
Now brace yourselves.
Good lord.
This might not sound good at all. Wall is not very good at Norwegian.
Nope, not very good at Norwegian at all. I went to get out my Caledorn translation here. One of these days I'll fix this, but for now.
You know the O with a little slash above it? It's the R with an attached E is ah. No, just for your amusement. So the R letter with a little round dot on top, it's O.
Alright, I'm done with the word. You extended the wrong belt for steel. Oh, you're right. I did. Thank you, Mark. I don't actually need that at all then. Even better. That goes there. There we go. Alright, you might have me half convinced there, Caledorn. Okay. Now I've forgotten that one again. Dang it, Caledorn. Distractions. You don't give me these at the end of the night either. Don't give them to me at like 9:30, not 11 or 15. Drive me nuts.
Is ah.
Arek Ren King Smoke Small. Arekren King's Spook Small. Small. I said Sook Small. Small. Dang it. You didn't put it in the redeem either. Sorry for me to keep scrolling back and forth. You wrote it as S-O-K. Oh, you know what the problem is? It's tied to the other thing. It won't let me do it. Sook small. Ugh. Isn't it? Oh, that's what it says. Pay attention really hard. You can see all its brain catching on fire and melting. Yeah, this is not good to do at 11:30. I should stop the redeem at a certain time. If I could do that, which I can't. Arek Ren King Suk Smol. Sook small. That's literally what I was saying. A reckon king sook small. I don't hear. What I hear is I reckon king sook small. Small, whatever. I don't hear the difference. Wait a minute, you didn't put a P in there, Caledorn. You spelled it wrong. That's the problem. You wrote this. You spelled it wrong. And you're blaming me. Heretic. Sook small. That's literally what I was saying. I reckon king sook small.
Oh, sorry, R20 is sook small.
Sook small. Sook small. I confused you with... You wrote that before I even started. Heretic. I don't hear that, Caledorn. I'm telling you, I hear sook as opposed to sook. Sook. Small. I reckon king sook small. That's literally what I was doing the whole time. Sook small. This sucks. Ugh. Alright, so what word is it? Since I'm too tired to go look it up. Okay, maybe not. A defamation lawsuit. Why am I being given a word about a defamation lawsuit? Because it has all three of them in it? What did I just... How am I leaving my car all the time? There it is. Just a random word you pulled out of your hat, out of a hat that has all three in it. Feel like I'm in kindergarten again. Doggone frickin' rock. Go away. Maybe. As if. Alright, I'm too tired to finish this, even though it's only just hooking belts up, and we also need to do the better things here. So I think we're gonna... Did I ever leave kindergarten? In some ways, no. In some ways, no. I'm seriously blasted right now. So I think we should just wrap up for now and pick this back up on Saturday. Because, yeah. I have brain damage from too much Norwegian now. Freaking Caledorn. Alright, so let's find a raid target. How about we raid Evil Reyes? Caledorn broke Wally. Exactly. I'm brain damage, period. Right, but it's even worse. Evil Reyes is playing Medieval Dynasty, so let's raid him. Tomorrow night, Jeff and I will be playing Desynced once again. Who knows what it'll look like as far as, future, but at least we wanted to play again because we were kind of at an interesting point, and we wanted to continue that interesting point on further. And then, we got some interesting stuff. Like, we found some aliens. We're not saying it was aliens. It was aliens. Spend an entire stream looking for more resources. Well, yes. Well, not as much looking for as expanding to get to. Yes. But it could be the last one again, depending on how things go. And then Friday, come to Discord, where you can join us for community game night. Goose Goose Duck, the aforementioned Goose Goose Duck, which is an Among Us-like game, is very popular in the group. We also do Jackbox and Codenames and a few other games on occasion. So golf with your friends, things like that. Come to Discord, go to the community gaming channel, and check out the games we play, as well as check out the schedule, which is at 9:30. You can vote on Friday afternoons, and then we play whatever wins the vote. So join us for that. And then Saturday, back for more of Factorio. Maybe we'll have some more Caledorn brain melting sessions. We'll see how that goes. And then on Sunday, we'll be back with more Dinkum. A week from Sunday, which is Christmas Eve. Making sure my calendar's right. Yes. There will not be a Dinkum stream. There will likely be still a Wally stream. Maybe a Wally and Lana stream. But it probably won't be Dinkum, because I don't think we want to do Dinkum without at least 3 of the 4 of us. And I know IT and Jeff are both tied up on Christmas Eve, and Lana didn't say. So we'll see what happens. At least I don't think she said. Maybe she did. But we'll see what happens. We got a week and a half to figure that out yet, so we'll figure that out as we get closer. So anyway, thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the chats and the redeems. Roadster, thank you for the raid. Caledorn, thank you for finishing my brain melting. And I will see you all again on tomorrow night for Desynced. Have a good one. Bye for now.